Recording in progress.
Dragon Dreams, written by Gina Virginia Casella, Book 5, Sacred Phoenix Heart. Perspective from the Goddess Garden of Gratitude. The goddess walks a path of roses meant just for me. I follow along picking the finest blooms. Their sweet fragrance fills me with joy. I become lost in timelessness as I gather the roses, arranging bouquets and weaving crowns. Before long, everything turns to roses. The bed, the curtains, the table, even the doorknob. This is the goddess's garden of gratitude. Here I am the finest rose, unfolding and blooming, radiating the sweetest scent. I shine brightly, the highest quality rose. My petals shift from red to pink. The other roses follow my lead, their red also turning pink. I feel like a goddess with the power to transform. When one rose starts to wither, having had her glory, she embraces me, for I am next. It's my turn to stand out and shine in full bloom. The other roses will take their turns, but for now, it's my turn. This dying rose supports me as I wait to be picked. The roses grow, bloom, and die as part of its life cycle. Living and dying in this rosebush world is simply part of the unfolding. We roses take our turn shining so that others may live vicariously through us. We inspire the next generation who looks to us. This is the image of beauty, life and death presented together. Just as in any rose bush, where you see all stages at once, a fantastic metaphor for the now. My husband and I cherish our loving relationship. Though life brings challenges, our bond remains strong. Like a hummingbird seeking nectar, he appreciates my essence, and I appreciate his. Our love nourishes us. Even when we struggle, we find beauty. We weather the storms together. I feel grateful for his partnership. It uplifts both of us as we walk hand in hand through life's joys and sorrows. The goddess and I understand that in nature, pollinators instinctively choose flowers to pollinate. This metaphor represents how I honor my feminine essence by allowing myself to bloom fully, so I may attract a compatible partner. Although pollinators roam from flower to flower, my husband and I have chosen to be monogamous with each other. We are like two halves of one soul, belonging together. By loving myself fully first, I attracted a partner who complements me. The goddess reassures me that no one can own me. Though patriarchal rooms still ache, good men like my husband also exist. His masculine energy cherishes me, and I bloom vulnerably for the universe. Together, we create our garden with gratitude for each other. For we are one garden, as in, we are one. The image of the rose bush provides many layers of literary devices, most of which go over my head. The roses represent different aspects of myself with their own personalities, some supportive and nurturing, others jealous and negative. I'm thankful for the thoughts and feelings this image evokes. However, I need to focus on the positive roses that are excited for and rising with me, rather than getting distracted trying to work with the jealous ones. When the jealous ones are ready to listen, I'll meet them where they're at. Yet, in the meantime, I need to stand back as they embody their own storm. And as their storm clears, I'll be there, like I always was, just as my guides have done so for me. I must respect that they are on their own journey. Helping them takes away from my own growth. Right now, I'm meant to be in a receptive state, like a rose receiving all it needs to bloom, rain, food, shelter. When I nurture my physical garden, I nurture myself. The jealous roses are projections of my own jealousy regarding relationships and family. While I desperately desire to have my own family with my husband, I know that comparison and envy will only create suffering. I have a family of my own with my pet Rosie, my own dance community, my own online communities, and my own little circle of friends. I have all that I need and more. Yet the universe urges me to keep dreaming even bigger, especially about the money piece, because that's how foraging works. You see, dreaming big is a way for the masculine mind to discover the how, but they can't possibly know the how if the feminine doesn't dream. So a dream is needed, just like a destination, but we must never cling to a final dream or final destination, as that would limit ourselves. We could never dream the most beautiful dreams we ultimately desire, but we can get the garden started, if you will. So always dream big and always take a bite off that's bigger than you can chew. So when it comes to money, yes, I need to dream real numbers to make sense. Yet I must also dream numbers beyond my understanding, like millions and millions of dollars, for example. And the masculine mind having this destination of millions and millions of dollars will figure out the how to get the money. And it's so easy because the how is to publish these very pages. It's reinforced not to bother with the editing. And yes, many, your YOUR need to be changed to your YOU apostrophe RE. But in this moment, it really doesn't matter. Folks get it. Just keep writing and publish this, Gina. Okay, okay, I will. I am, I reiterate to the universe. I'm doing so now. I have an established family with my cat, Rosie. The goddesses adore this and tell me the other roses symbolize aspects of myself. I'm rising above any jealousy or negativity that weighs me down. The jealous roses are bringing me down. They're like negative voices in my head, insecure voices. Yes, all with good reason. Yet they have their own healing to do, as I have mine. Mixed in with the roses are overprotective roses, completely discouraging me from moving forward, as they advocate the safe feelings in familiarity. Yet this is only the mind doing its number one job, and that means protecting me, even if it means making up stories, like convincing myself to stay small, to give up, and to return to a manufactured survival life. No, thank you. So as I rise above, I show all these other roses the new program, the millions and millions of dollars generated with ease, living peacefully and contently with my husband and Rosie. And yes, it's that simple. It's not about millions and millions of dollars. It's about personal security and knowing how independent I am. I require these money images. This growth is a metaphor. I'm the rose the goddesses and my guides currently focus on, not the whole bush. My thorns can cut ties from toxicity. I inspire appreciation in others. We can't always be in our prime. Now I'm the focus. So other roses feel jealous. The goddesses show this, protecting me from comparing myself and distraction. Together we make the bush. I shouldn't forget that, but it's okay to focus on me. blooming right now without getting distracted, especially distracted by the negative and dying roses around me. The distraction takes away from me living my life. It's like trying to suntan and having a certain window of sun to enjoy. Well, it's in these times the phone rings or something distraction happens. So it's with love for myself, that I put myself first. And I don't have to feel any guilt or shame for it. The other roses respectfully should be happy for me. And this is a reflection of what I was talking about earlier with Tara Wild's Roundhouse. We call ourselves sisters, and the other sister's not jealous of me either. We're happy for each other and live vicariously through each other. And like the roses, we all bloom at different times. And right now, in terms of all the other aspects of myself, it's my time. The Gina born August 14th, 1981. I understand that being prepared and waiting passively are different. I am ready to blossom, though my fragrance is potent, drawing my husband to choose me. As though my roots were anchored in rich soil, I embraced other pollinators with vibrant petals. Yet when my husband comes around, it's only too clear how much vibrant he is. I never knew someone could be so vibrant, and so vibrant just for me. We rejoice because we are so well matched. Though many roses surround me, they look to my example. As we all bloom in our own time, we move together, foraging ahead with grace. We do not follow, but lead. My life's journey weaves through relationships and solitude. My dreams blossom in all directions, following wherever inspiration guides me. I embrace each path knowing that all hold meaning. I draw strength from love and from within. Though life brings gifts, it also brings loss. Though seasons change, the lessons we planted, seeds and dreams, they now nurture. Just as one rose blooms, then sheds its petal, each child unfolds. Together we are one bush, continuous in the cycle. When I arrive where my dreams have led, though the destination may feel lonely, I remember that I carry the love that strengthens me. Creative trails often lead to solitary heights, yet in community, we find meaning. In service, we find purpose. In wisdom, we find peace. With all that brought us here, gratitude grounds me in support greater than any one person. Honoring myself lights the way for the other roses to walk in joy with me. I am thankful because I once walked in the light of another Gina who led by example, and that is the 7-year-old Gina who came forth to break cycles and rewrite our story, to take charge of our alchemy, our programming, our Akashic record.